بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا ونبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه. We've got today the name of Al-Baari. Al-Baari is from one of the Asma' al-Husna, Wallahu alladhi la ilaha illa hu, Al-Khaliq, Wallahu alladhi la ilaha illa hu, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim, Al-Malik, Al-Quddus, Al-Salam, Al-Mu'min, Al-Muhaymin, Azizul, Jabbar, Mutakabbir, Khaliq, Baari. Now Baari, as we explained last time, Baari is a name that is more specific than the name of Al-Khaliq. Al-Khaliq is something that is quite common in terms of Allah creating something which hasn't even come into wujud or existence. And it also means that Allah has made a blueprint of it without anything preceding it. Baari is a name that shows that Allah has already planned this and He is now making it come into wujud, into its existence, and He has now executed His plan. So according to how He was going to make His creation, He has made His creation. Now, there is no one that can be called Baari because Allah Azza wa Jalla is the only one that can have this name Baari. And one of the things that Baari has, one of the meanings of Baari is that it can come from Bara, which means that Allah has created this from the earth. So where Allah has used that in the Quran is in Surah Bayyinah, which is the 98th surah of the Quran, ayah number 7. Allah says, إِنَّ الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ أُولَٰئِكَ هُمْ خَيْرُ الْبَرِيَّةِ. Surely those people who have believed and who have done good actions, they are the best of the creation that Allah has created. They are the best of those who are on the earth. Meaning that they have been created by Allah Azza wa Jal from the earth, and Allah has made them the best creation on the earth. And in the same surah, Allah Azza wa Jal, He says that those of them who have not done well, who are the mushrikeen or who are the polytheists, they are sharrul bariyah, the worst of those who have been created from the earth. So that's one of the meanings if it's from bara. Otherwise, from the name Baari is a name that shows that He is the creator and He executes His plan after He has actually made the design, and He will make it come to existence. Now, one of the things that this name has, or one of the features of this name is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when He has created this individual, before He has created the individual, He would have already planned for it some things that would come to within the life of this creation. So in Surah Al-Hadid, which is the 57th Surah of the Quran, ayah number 22, Allah says, مَا أَصَابَ مِن مُصِيبَةٍ فِي الْأَرْضِ وَلَا فِي أَنفُسِكُمْ إِلَّا فِي كِتَابٍ مِّن قَبْلِ أَن نَّبْرَأَهَا. There is no affliction, whether it's in the earth, whether it's within yourselves, except that it's already in the book before we have created it. Before we have created this. Now, what does nabra'aha refer back to? What does this refer back to? If you look in this ayah in Surah Hadid, ayah number 22, you will see that musiba is feminine. It's a feminine word, musiba, with a ta marbuta at the end. The word ard is also feminine, and the word anfus there is also feminine. So there's three words here that are feminine. And when Allah Azza wa Jalla has said that He has created an affliction, this affliction will befall someone, but before the affliction actually befalls someone, it will befall them before Allah has even created the earth, before He has created their souls, or before He has even created the musibah. Now, if they have the damir or the pronoun in nabra'aha in this ayah, if this is referring to the musibah, to the actual affliction itself, then it means that before Allah even has created the affliction, He has destined where it's going to befall. And the second meaning is before He created the earth, He has destined where exactly this affliction will befall. The third is before He has created these individuals in the soul, it is very clear where this musibah, this misfortune will befall. So according to this ayah, nabra'aha, which comes from Allah's name Baari, means that Allah not only creates, He not only creates, for example, the creation of human beings, but He also creates, for example, the earth, and He also creates non-tangible things like a musibah or an affliction. So Allah Azza wa Jalla creates the affliction too. Now, in the Holy Quran, you will find that Allah has sometimes used other words, but He refers to them as a creation after He has made the blueprint. These ayahs can be found in the Quran. For example, Surah Anbiya, which is the 17th Surah, ayah number 30, Allah says, وَجَعَلْنَا مِنَ الْمَاءِ كُلَّ شَيْءٍ حَيٍّ. From water we have made everything come alive. From water we made everything come alive. So now, the water itself, before Allah even created any water, before that even time came that He created the water, He was Al-Khaliq, He was the creator. When He brought the water into existence, when He was bringing it into existence, He was Al-Baari. This is known as Allah being the creator, being Al-Baari. And Him making other things come into existence because of that water, because that water is going to make other things come alive. This is also from the name Al-Baari. But Allah has said, إِنِّي خَالِقٌ بَشَرًا مِنْ طِينٍ. This is Surah Sad, ayah number 71. He has said that I will create a human being or human beings from molded clay. When Allah has said that, that means that Allah Azza wa Jalla here is the Khaliq, because He has not yet created that. However, He has said in the Holy Quran that in various ayats of the Holy Quran that He has created the human being. Now look at this verse, for example, in Surah Mu'minun, ayah number 12 to ayah number 14. Surah Mu'minun is the 23rd surah of the Holy Quran. First Allah says, خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ مِنْ سُلَالَةٍ مِنْ طِينٍ. Allah says that I have created the human being from the clay itself. Then later on, or the molded clay, then later on He says, ثُمَّ جَعَلْنَاهُ نُطْفَةً فِي قَرَارٍ مَكِينٍ. And then after that, I will settle this human being within the womb itself. Then Allah says, خَلَقْنَا النُّطْفَةَ عَلَقَةً. Allah says that I will create the semen, I will move it, I will make something else out of it, I will make it a clinging thing. And then from there I will make it mudghah, I will make it a different item, and each time it will grow. Now all these things, before Allah has done these things, Allah is Al-Khaliq, He is the one who is the creator. When He has made it come into existence, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the Baari. Now what this all means? This all means that Allah Azza wa Jal, He has the ability to bring things into existence, and since He has the ability to do that, if one of us wants something from Allah Azza wa Jal, of something to be created, for example, somebody wants to see if they can get a son or a child, it is only Allah Azza wa Jal that can give that son, it is only Allah Azza wa Jal that can give that child. There is no one, absolutely no one, that can give a child without Allah Azza wa Jal having His insha, or having His irada, or having His will for that thing to come into existence. Now, how people's aqa'id or their beliefs get corrupted. For example, if I give you an example, if you have a person who goes to the idols, and the person starts to call the idols and says, give me this, give me that, oh idol, give me this, give me that. How the aqaid gets corrupted is that over time, Allah is always giving to everyone according to His sifa of Rahman. He's a Rahman. So out of Him being Rahman, He will give everyone. Now after 3 years, he's already ordained that this person will have a child. That person now is an idol worshipper. So that person comes to the idol, he worships the idol. Year number 1, he gets nothing. He carries on worshiping the idol. Year number 2, he gets nothing. He carries on worshipping the idol. Year number 3, and suddenly he gets a child. Now Allah did not give this person the child because he worshipped the idol. No. Allah gave this person the child because Allah is Rahman. Allah is Rahman. It doesn't matter what color you are, doesn't matter what race you are, doesn't matter what religion you are, doesn't matter what faith you are, doesn't matter whether you believe in Allah or not believe in Allah. He will give certain people fortunes and He will give certain people misfortunes, and these are not according to religion. These are not according to religion. Otherwise, if all Allah's blessings was according to according to our religion, what this would mean is that Allah Azza wa Jal would have had to give the most religious people the most of the fortune of this world, and the irreligious people, people who are not religious, Allah should have given them nothing on this earth. But Allah hasn't done that. So what happens is that the person who worships the idol, after 3 years he gets his child and he says, oh, for 3 years I've been worshipping this idol. So that's why I got the child. See, the idol gave me the child. And therefore they go off the path. Therefore they are not believers in Allah. And Allah did not do that because they worship the idol. Allah did that because Allah is Rahman. He gives whoever He wants. And He will always give whoever. Before they were created, Allah already ordained, I'm going to give you this many children, in this many years, I'm going to give you that. So now when we have Muslims, there are certain Muslims, they go to certain graves and they start asking for certain things. They might go to the grave of Abu Khatir Jilani, they might go to the grave of Sayyidina Ali, they might go to the grave of, Baari, Bakhsh, and I don't know how many names there are of these different people. Khwaja Muhammadin in India, Shah Jalal, Rahimahullah's grave in Bangladesh. They will go there and they will ask. They will ask the deceased, they will say, I want a son. So I'm asking you to give me a son, or to pray for me to get a son, and all of these things. These are things that are not allowed in Islam. These are not things that are allowed, because Allah Azza wa Jalla has given permission to us to talk to Him and to call Him directly, and Allah has given us an order to do that. So that means that when somebody wants something to come into existence, we don't talk to any other individual, whether they are dead or alive. We talk to Allah Azza wa Jalla directly, and we get what we want from Him, because there is absolutely no one who can give anything at all, whether it's in this world or in the next world, whether it's something we see or we don't see. There is no one who can give us anything except for Allah Azza wa Jalla. So that is the name of Allah, Al-Baari.
Unlock spiritual enrichment with One Islam TV app. Immerse yourself in a unique experience that is music-free, fully halal, and continuously updated with fresh content daily. Enjoy a user-friendly experience with features that allow you to save your favorite videos, create personalized playlists, and download and watch your content offline. Download the One Islam TV app now and embark on a transformative journey where faith and entertainment unite.